Jill here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this week's Help Her Hair Q&A. So this one is probably one of the most common things that I see. It may not necessarily be a question, but I thought I should address it because I so want to speak up every time I see, whether it's in conversation with someone else or not. And that is, those of you that are on your wig journey, most of the time it comes from those of you that are in the beginning of it and you're looking for the one. You're looking for that perfect wig that you can say embodies the perfect hair, the look, and that one wig that you're hoping to find that will be the one. I personally think that never happens. I think you're on a journey that is going to take you directly into frustration, and it's going to turn something that really is a discovering, growing, exciting, fun learning experience and turn it into something that is frustrating. I see it, I can hear it in a lot of comments. That person is so frustrated, they think it happens to everyone else but them, and they're looking into a dead end. You know, it's like you're going towards something that you're never going to achieve. And I know that's pessimistic, but I really hope that what you take away from this one is that you need to give up on that and just focus on trying new things, embracing the wonderful world of what is being a wig wearer, in that you can change it up every day if you wanted. I really want this to be a learning experience where you come out on the other side feeling joy, feeling that wigs brought you something positive. It gave you a boost of confidence. Mostly though, it's the same you, whether you're wearing your hair or not. And it should though bring you some fun to getting yourself going every day. For me, I love makeup. I actually love hair. I am a stylist. I used to be a stylist, and styling hair, whether it was someone else's or my own, is something I've always enjoyed. And when I started, I've always had fine, thin hair, but when it got to the point where it became so hard for me to get my hair to do anything, and if I could get it to do something, it wasn't ultimately what I would want it to do. It was just something that I could be okay with that day. You know, it's like I'd get my makeup on and feel like that looks pretty good, but I don't know, wigs give me that finish, you know, to getting ready, and it's so much fun. Wearing wigs needs to be a different focus other than trying to find the one. You're going to find that there's going to be wigs that you put on your head that you're going to like immediately, but I'm going to tell you that hardly ever happens. Or you're going to put on a wig and go, oh, but you're going to like the color, and you're going to be like, well, you know, and then you're going to end up keeping it and you'll work with it a little bit. Maybe one day you'll put a little clip in it and you're like, okay, I can do this. And you kind of like it, but it's not like the one, and it's not perfect. Maybe, you know, it's a little bit long, or you wished it had a little more layers, or it's not quite the right color. There's gonna always be something. I think what almost all seasoned wig wearers would tell you, those people that have worn wigs for a few years, and that they've worn many different styles and colors and cap constructions, they're gonna all tell you that you tend to understand that. It's like, you know, there's not gonna be the perfect wig, and there's gonna be something that's not right in almost all your wigs, if not all your wigs. So you learn to deal with that in different ways. So if I kept a wig, but I liked it okay, but it's a little much, like for instance, I just got editor's pick from Raquel Welch. That's a very new wig for me. I have yet to wear. I've only had it for a couple days, and I haven't gone out of the house in it yet because I feel a little consumed. I feel like it's a bit much, but it is so pretty. I'm gonna make that baby work. You know, I know I'm gonna have to put some stuff in it. I'm gonna have, meaning a clip, a headband. I'm gonna pull it back. I'm gonna get it off my face. I'm gonna make it look cute in other ways. And then maybe I'll warm up to it, and eventually I won't have to do those things. But it's fun to do those things anyway. It's fun to put a wig on your head, just like hair, and decide that, you know what, I'm gonna put a little side braid in my hair today and, you know, kind of clip it back. Or I'm gonna wear my hair kind of rolled up and clipped back here off my face. Or today I'm gonna really use some Peace Out cream and kind of really make my short pixie look a little fun and funky today. You know, that's the fun of being a wig wearer. So at the end of the day, when you take your wig off that you've styled in all different ways over the week, is that the one? No, but you've had fun with it and you've made it look really cute, and it is part of your wig wardrobe and you love it for that reason. I really just want to stress that if you're out there and you're so frustrated because you haven't found that one yet, please let that go. Just let that line of thinking go. And you know, you're gonna learn hits and misses along the way. I have had some misses. I just had a miss yesterday, actually, and I put it on my head. I immediately, well, I tried to get it to look a little something something, but I knew. Took it off, wrapped it up, sent it back that very same day. It's like, I gotta get it out of here, because knowing me, I'll think I can make it work. And that is something that I've learned, is like, no, I'm not gonna collect wigs that I'm never gonna wear, and then I'm gonna have to turn around and give away or sell or something. So I am learning that I can't do that. You're going to learn a lot on your journey, and whether you've been wearing them for a year and you're still looking for the one, or you're just starting and you've only tried on one or two and you've sent them back because they're not the one. I really want to encourage you, first of all, to check out my New to Wigs series by going to my homepage, my YouTube homepage, and where that search bar is right there, type in New to Wigs, and all of those will come up. I really recommend getting a look at those, especially the one talking about, you know, too wiggy, all your wigs too wiggy, because unless you're a true petite, mostly what's going on there is you're just not used to seeing yourself with a full head of hair, and they all look a little wiggy. But you know what, there are things that you can do, like for this one, I felt the same way. I felt a little bit like that as well. So I've learned that there are certain things that I know will go away, or I can clip or do that. And then there's other times when I really just have to get in there. I got to get in there and put some softening layers maybe around the face, or thin it out a little bit. And I'm going to make videos here shortly showing you how easy it is to do that and where you need to be very careful. But the point is that I have not found the one. Yes, I love my Ignite. Is it the one? Is it like my perfect wig? No, but I do love it, and it's part of my wardrobe, and it's one that I grab all the time, and I do really love it, but it's not the one. I don't know if I want to find the one, or if I would even recognize if I found the one, because it's so fun to try new styles. It's very addicting. It's dangerous on the budget, but it is fun, and we all know what that means by it's addicting. You know, we got to pull the reins in and go, okay, Jill, just, you know, because we want to try everything, because my goodness, we get to put hair on, and it's been a while for some of us to be able to, you know, see what all of these different styles are like, and all of that. So that's my message in this one. You will never find the one. You're not going to find the one, and the one does not exist. For those of you that claim you have found the one, that's fantastic, and I'm happy for you. I personally don't want to be dialed into just one style. I think that's, I just don't want to be that, you know, I want to change it up. And that's not for everybody either. You know, I think a lot of the times those of you that are looking for the one are because you just want to throw it on your head, feel like it looks good, and you want to feel good, and that's it. You don't want to think about it anymore. But you may be passing up on some fabulous styles that you're gonna rock. So you just don't know until you try. So the takeaway here is tweak your perspective a little bit on your wig journey. I think what you'll find is that you're going to enjoy it more. Yes, it's frustrating. I get frustrated. You know, you're still going to get frustrated from time to time, and you're going to get frustrated because sometimes you're going to make bad choices. It's just flat out going to happen. You're going to make some bad choices and you're going to lose a little money, especially, you know, sending it right back. There's a lot of times restocking fees. If nothing else, you know, I think it cost me $14 to send my wig back. And that's because I like to send them back quickly. I think that's only fair. So I do like priority mail. But nonetheless, you're going to lose out on some money. You know, it's just par for the course. It is the way it is. But then you get some kind of happy accidents and ones that you're like, oh, and then when you get tired of them, you can change them up a little bit. You know, you can trim them a little bit. You can make them a little shorter. Take them to your stylist and say, you know, I've had this one for like 6 months. I want to do something different. Can we shorten it up? Can I put a little layers in it? And, you know, trying to track down that stylist that is really secure and working with wigs can be tricky, but you can, you know, always call around and say, does anybody there at your salon work with wigs? Or is there anybody that would be comfortable in working, you know, with the wigs? And then you got to reassure them that, you know, once they decide, oh yeah, I feel I can do that, you reassure them that, hey, you know, if something happens, I'm not going to hold you responsible, and then they'll be more comfortable to do more things for you. Okay guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found this helpful and that it didn't seem too harsh. I just really want you to have the best experience that you can have when you finally decided to put your toe in the wig pond. Okay, all right guys, we'll see you really soon. Until then, stay young at heart. Bye-bye.